Hey guys, so here we are, week 3 of the Sertraline, and it's kind of a weird day for me because today is also the 4-year anniversary of when all the COVID lockdown happened. I'm just having surreal memories of all the empty store shelves where everybody was panic buying, and I woke up feeling a bit weird, and that's why. It's so bizarre. But in terms of the sertraline, I want to call it a success. But I'll really know for sure next week because, here comes the period talk. I'm due to get my period sometime next week. And so far, I have experienced all my other premenstrual symptoms, like being tired, the food cravings, the occasional, night sweats, which are really not fun, the achy, sore boobs, you know, like, um, and sleeping more. Either I'll sleep more or I'll sleep less. It depends, but my sleep habits change during that time. And I have not gone into the emotional slump. So yeah, that's new to me. But something that I'm really noticing that is entirely new to me, like something I've never had in my entire life. Sorry about the light. There's a Santa Ana wind, and the tree is like going out and away from the sun, and it's flickering. I'm sorry. It's Santa Ana wind, y'all. But I have more control of my emotions, and I've never had that in my life. So, my emotions have always been very visceral, very within my chest and my stomach, and I'm not having so much of that. When Godzilla Minus One got the Oscar for Best Visual Effects, I was euphoric. I felt the same euphoria, the same rising sensation in my body, and I was flapping my hands and screamed so loud my throat hurt for the rest of the night that night. It was great. But just little things that used to trigger really strong feelings aren't doing that. And the best way I can describe it is like when your refrigerator has been buzzing and buzzing and buzzing, and then it finishes cooling and it turns off, and you kind of notice, it's quiet. It's like a background noise disappears and you notice it, and you're aware that it stopped. And that's kind of how it is. I don't have this background noise of constant emotion going on. And it doesn't mean I don't have emotions. It's just I've never had that before. I've always been ruled by emotions. I've never been able to regulate my emotions. So, having less background noise means I'm taking in more, rather than fighting to contain feelings that may not be appropriate to the situation, and sorry. Santa Ana winds are dry. That makes your throat dry, and it means I cough more. But something else I'm noticing is that I feel like I actually inhabit my body now. When I was really in the slumps of being depressed and sad and anxious all the time, it's almost like I was wearing my body the way sometimes you drape your coat over your shoulders because you don't want to put it on, but you're chilly, so you drape it over your shoulders and you don't put your hands in the sleeves. It's just kind of hanging off your shoulders like a cape. I've kind of felt like that's how I've been inhabiting my body. I've just kind of been wearing it like a shell, but now I'm actually in my body operating it. I'm not pulling the strings from the outside somewhere. I'm actually here. I feel actually present. And that's entirely new to me too. Since all this depression has happened, it's kind of, I'd gotten used to just kind of feeling not quite here. And now I'm here again, and it's like I've been asleep, and now I'm awake, and it's like, I'm just looking around, and the world just seems a little nicer. I guess. I don't know. But yeah, the sertraline is working, and just the fact that it's hanging on through my premenstrual stage, because, like I said, it treats PMDD, and I'm pretty sure that I've been dealing with that. I think I'm dealing with perimenopause too, because remember, I'm going to be 44 years old this July. July 29th, I'll be 44 years old. And perimenopause is just like a 10, 15 year like trend towards menopause. So, I might be in it for a while, and I might just go into menopause right around 50, or I could go on until 60, I don't know. But, that plus a bunch of trauma, plus, the hormone shifts of PMDD, premenstrual dysphoric disorder, it's all a mess that was piling on top of me. And I just can't believe how much of a difference the sertraline is making. Like, I didn't think it would do anything. And it might even be working on me better than anybody expected. And I'm not saying go jump on this medicine, but like, if you are experiencing depression, you should go get help for it, because you don't need to sit there and feel like that. Honestly. You're worth helping. And sometimes you're going to have to help yourself, and you're worth it. So pull that parachute, remember? Remember, pull the parachute? So yeah, pull your parachute, get out, and help yourself. I don't want you to end your life. I don't want to end my life. Even if I have the occasional thought, I kind of chase it away instead of sitting and dwelling. But help yourself. You're worth it, and I love you. And I'm feeling okay today.